Today we talk about why VA is a phenomenal loan. And to all you agents out there, listen, when you keep hearing these myths like, oh, VA's not good or VA appraisals coming low, that is the biggest myths and lies in the world. I want you to listen because VA loans are phenomenal. And the buyers that qualify for VA have it made. It's such a great loan for both parties, buyers and sellers. All right, let's explain. There's no down payment required. So right then and there, you're not required to come up with a down payment. And at the same point, there's no PMI. So as a buyer, you're getting no down payment and no PMI. It's such a fantastic loan for that part, for you're not forced to buy. You're not forced. It's assumable. That's a great concept, an assumable loan, because now you can go from VA to VA and you can assume someone's rate if it was better. Maybe they bought it a year or two ago. So now you have no PMI, no down payment, assumable loan. I wrote a whole thing about it today. Lower interest rates, flexible credit requirements, right? This is a good one too. When you are a conventional buyer, if you put down the minimum amount, you can only ask the seller for a certain amount in closing cost credits. VA, you can ask for more. So you can actually get more money towards closing cost credits, VA, even with zero down. Okay. So it's such a good loan in that aspect. It protects the buyer. It's fantastic. No, the appraisal doesn't come in low. That's a myth. But I'm going to teach you guys something. This is why I want to do this video. This is important. When you're buying a house, let's just use $100,000 for instance, right? And before I move forward, if there's anyone watching this video that's a lender that really just focuses on VA or VA buyers, comment below. Prove everybody that, hey, VA is phenomenal. Stop, not allowing, what's the word? Not allowing, what's the word I'm thinking of here? I hate it. Or stop buyers that are VA from buying homes because you feel like, oh no, this is not a good loan, or we should go this route. It drives me nuts. And if you can think of the word I was thinking of here, because you see it in my videos, please comment that as well. Because one thing that drives me nuts in the real estate world is just seeing so many people putting out misinformation or not understanding this business correctly. And they put out these posts and whatnot. I'm like, what are you talking about? Or you put in an offer and they're like, oh, I don't know about VA. It doesn't really appraise, which to me is the craziest thing I ever heard. So this is where I'm going to continue now. Let's just say you're buying a $100,000 house, whether it's conventional, FHA. If it doesn't appraise, it doesn't appraise. The bank comes back and says it didn't appraise, right? And now you got to fight the appraisal, or you have to decide if you want to come down in price or pay the difference. VA, hear me out here, VA is the only loan that does this. The appraisal will contact everyone and say, we're going to hit a tidewater. A tidewater means that the house didn't appraise, but I'm going to give you an opportunity to see if you can give me the right comps and the right information to justify the price. How phenomenal is that? So instead of being like, nope, didn't appraise, too bad, bye. It says, no, before I say too late, I'm going to give you an opportunity. Give me the comps, give me the information. I need to know your justification for this price. So how amazing is that? As a buyer that's using VA, they can come back to you and say, we hit tidewater. Do your due diligence, get me the comps, get me whatever you can, get me the information that this appraiser might not know about so we can justify this price before they deny it and say no. That's the only loan that does that. It's phenomenal. This is why it's important to price your house the right way in the first place. But at least VA gives you a second opportunity. VA is phenomenal. It doesn't come in low. I hate that. Oh, VA appraisers always come in low. No, they don't. VA appraisers don't go out there and go, since this is a VA, I'm going to come in lower on this one. No, that's baloney. Do they look for certain things in the appraisal? Yeah, they make sure the house is livable. They make sure it's a little bit more of an inspection, a little bit more of an inspection than a normal appraisal. But that's just because we're protecting our VAs, right? You have to realize something, that VA is such a strong loan that when I get a VA buyer and I'm representing a seller, I'm like, heck yeah. I know that this is most likely always going to go through, right? Because it's such a strong loan. I'm excited for it. So stop 2026. Stop making excuses or these nonsense myths or negative stuff about VA. I'm going to do more videos on VA. I'm going to break it down. So I'm going to be doing videos and videos and videos on VA, kind of breaking down like from assumable, getting more into the Tidewater, getting more into all the different aspects to the loan. But you keep following. You guys keep following because I love doing these videos. And if you want to see all my blogs, just go to my website, the Kerin. Yep, it's named after me, thekerin.com, and you can see all my blogs. And I just do this every single day. Thank you so much, and I will talk to you soon.